Wednesday, boys and girls, and welcome to Mr. Amico's studio with Doodles by me, Mr. Amico. Do we have a special episode for you today? Actually, for some special birthday boy out there today. Episode what? 7-1? 7 plus 1 equals 8. And 8 is the age of the boy that we're celebrating. 8th birthday. Happy birthday to Elijah. Yes, you heard me. You heard me in the studio. We'll be celebrating Elijah's 8th birthday. Woo! I was 8 in 1983. Wow. And yes, he requested. What? Yeah. It's gonna be awesome. Elijah, just for you, we have Cuphead. Yes, it's Cuphead. Cuphead is in the studio. Oh, happy birthday to you. You're 102. You look like a monkey and you act like one too. Wow, so exciting. Do you want to see my best rendition of Cuphead? You ready? Boop! Look, how great is that? Cuphead, or is it Mugman? Yes, with my Mets mug. So check this out. Cuphead has a brother named Mugman. Of course, right? What else would it be called? And the Cuphead show, it's an animated comedy on Netflix. It's kind of crazy. It came from a video game. It looks like the 1950s break in the movie. Come get your popcorn. Come you get your stuff. All right, so boys and girls, I can't wait to see what you doodle. Happy birthday, Elijah. I hope you love this episode. Ta-da for now. Peace. Wow, welcome back, boys and girls. Episode 71. All right. We got the bottom of our paper, we have the top of our paper, and we have the sides of our paper, just to know how big our drawing is gonna be. And happy birthday, Elijah. Here we go. All right, Cuphead. So right now, in this vicinity, that's a Google word, we are gonna make a big curve. Watch this. And again, my curve is gonna be my curve. Your curve is gonna be your curve. No matter how big your curve is, no matter how small your curve is, as long as we're drawing together and having fun. So now, I have my curve, and I'm gonna make a big semicircle, or a half circle, and I'm gonna connect. So I think I can, I know I can, I think I can, I know I can. If you're tired, take a break. Go get a taco. Call grandma. And make sure that taco is loaded. And I think I can. I know I can. But then look, you can start from this side. I think I can. I know I can. It's all about you being comfortable. It's all about you being the best artist that you can be. It's all about you. So now, we're gonna do Cuphead's eyes. I'm gonna do, again, another curve, because Cuphead is organic. Yes, he has organic features. He has curvy features. So coming in from this side, I'm gonna start, and again, take your time and draw your line, okay? And that's all I wanna talk to you about today is patience. Be patient. Take control. I make a curve here. Take control of your creative process. And I'm gonna skip and make a curve like that. So now there's a space here. What's gonna go there, Mr. Amico? I think it's gonna be Cuphead's nose, and it's gonna be a circle that fits. And your circle, or your oval, is gonna fit just perfectly. So take a breath. Look at your piece. Start to think about how accomplished you are starting to feel about it now. And you guys know Pac-Man? Ask your parents about Pac-Man. Pac-Man fever. So the eye, I'm gonna make a triangle, but I'm not gonna finish my triangle, okay? Looks like maybe a slice of pizza. And I'm gonna curve, 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 and I'm gonna make that small connection. I'm gonna make that connection, and now that's Cuphead's eye. I see you, get it? And another curve. And then I'm gonna make that. I can't wait to see what you doodle, boys and girls. This is so exciting. It's a birthday, it's Elijah's birthday. He loves Cuphead. I never heard of Cuphead until his mom Pam said he wants you to draw Cuphead. I'm like, what's a Cuphead? Okay, here we go. So now, right towards the bottom, I'm gonna make a curve. I'm gonna make a curve that looks like that curve. And then we're gonna make a little roundy round. And we're gonna continue. Make a little dip. And make a little roundy round. That's my new hit on iTunes. It's called roundy round. And sticking with I'm making up words. Sticking with the theme of curves, organic lines. Organic lines are curves. They're lines that you find in nature. So watch this. I'm gonna make a bump and a bump. Wow, boys and girls, Cuphead's face is donezo. Hello, Miss Driggers. Hello, Miss Winters. Hello, Miss Marsico. Okay, so now we have Cuphead's handle. Just like Chip, you know Chip and Beauty and the Beast? So watch this. I'm gonna make a curve, just like that. And remember, mistakes make you what? They make you butter! Yes, and a big curve around the small curve. And right before the top. So, mistakes do make you better. I believe that. I hope you believe that. The more fun you have, the more mistakes you make, the more that you learn and understand what you are doing. So now, I'm gonna make a long curve. Boop! Oh, I didn't hear you boop. And I'm gonna make a short curve. Boop! I didn't hear you boop. And watch this now. Another curve. And another curve. And again, own your lines. These are your lines. No one has the right to ever tell you anything good or bad about your lines. Because good is more of, hey, that line looks good. Hey, that line looks bad. Kind of means the same thing. Hey, that line looks good because I love how you really made it deep and you really took your time and you really drew your line. So watch this. And I make a little curve here. And you see where that point is? A little curve here. And a little curve here. And a little curve here. All right. The straw is donezo. The face is donezo. And always think about this too. Draw like a turtle. Don't draw like a cheetah. Draw like a turtle. Now watch, we're gonna do his arms. So his arms are on his hips. And check this out. Okay. And I'm gonna curve, and stop. Hammer time! Couldn't touch this. I make a curve. And then right here, watch this. Curve. All right. And from here, we're gonna make his gloves. They kind of look like Mickey Mouse gloves, okay? So I'm gonna make a big curve. And then I can stop and maybe go on the other side, make a big curve. Yeah, so draw like a turtle, draw like a slug, draw like a sloth. But don't draw like a cheetah, because cheetahs are really fast. Okay. So now I'm gonna make a bigger curve here. And this is gonna be for, actually, no, watch this. If I make a curve like this, right? And I make a bump and a bump. And watch this now. And a really long bump. So that could have been a great strategy for drawing that. And then you go line, line, line. Remember, you can pause, you can rewind, take your time. This is something that you could do on your own, so your parents have a little break. And you're on YouTube, but you're on YouTube where it's educational and you're with Mr. Amico. Now watch, I'm gonna make a big curve from his glove and another big curve. I just made another word, curve. That's not a Google word. Okay, big curve. Now that curve is gonna be where his pants are. And the cool thing is that, see that right here? Now watch, if I make a line like that, and I'm gonna take a second, I'm gonna pause, I'm gonna, what? That was magic, right? And that's another thing. Art is beautiful and it's magical, and guess what? It never ends. Time ends. Of course, we can't control time, but we can control the beauty and the magic of our attitudes, our personality, of how mindful we are. Okay, so now I'm gonna make a curve like this, and a curve like this, okay, and a line like that. I love this. And a longer curve like that. And I'm gonna connect these two, okay? And again, you go your own speed. You have fun. It's all about fun, okay? When you say, I'm done, so is the fun. So that's why I came up with the term, the fun dunner. The fun dunner is someone who ends the fun. And now I'm gonna make a curve right here, okay? A lot of curves, a lot of little pieces, a lot of little parts, okay? And then I'm gonna curve it over. And let's stop putting value to our work, saying it's good or it's bad. Let's enjoy the experience. Instead of saying good and bad, let's say explore and experience. Let's explore the most that we can with our drawing. Let's experience the fun, the accomplishment that comes with the drawing, with the appreciation of being able to have fun and draw and create. And that's why I love it so much. Okay, more curves. I'm gonna do a couple more curves. I'm gonna put a line here. And this is gonna be for one of his pant legs. One of his pant legs. Okay. Wow. Boop, boop. Wow! Boys and girls, this is blowing me away of how awesome it is. Okay, so now check this out. Cuphead animated series is based on a video game, okay? It's based on a video game, but I think the Cuphead animated series is much different, I guess. I mean, I Google, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so now from right here, boop, you're gonna make a line. Again, a nice curvy line. Take your time, draw your line, all right? The show debuted on June 15th, 2020. All right, and we're gonna make a curve. And we're gonna make a line, boop, coming up. I love it. Now we're gonna move over to the other pant leg, because yes, he has two. And we're gonna make a line. We're gonna make a curve. And we're gonna connect it. Boop. I hope you are booping. I hope you are booping. Boopy doopies. Okay. Now, more curves. Boopy doopies. Boopy, boopy, doopies. Marsico and Driggers and Winter are dancing. Okay, so now watch this. Curve. I think we're used to all these organic lines. Curve. Curve it, curve it. Now, from this last curve, we're gonna go all the way across. You got that. I know you got that. I can't wait to see what you doodle. I know you got this, boys and girls. You guys are so awesome. I am so happy. I am so impressed by all of your work. All of your work. Big curve. And the cool thing is this. Watch this. This curve is going to go boop, and there's a little curve here. Okay? And then the bottom of Cuphead's shoe, again, it's a bump and a line that goes across. Boop. Okay. Now, if I draw lefty, maybe it would be better for you guys to see. So I could draw with both hands. So watch this. We're going to make a curve. And we're going to make another curve. Now we're going to make a big curve again. Okay? And we're going to make this curve go all the way across. Okay. I'm going to switch hands again. And a big curve, big curve, big curve. And just go right before. See that space? And then, boop. All right. And then I'm going to do my feet. So Cuphead and Mugman, they are brothers. They live in a surreal homeworld called Inkwell Isles. Well, I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna check out this Cuphead. So boys and girls, guess what? We are done. So boom, drop the mic, drop the Sharpie. Donzo, Cuphead is in the studio. All colors, calling all colors. Woo! Wow! Today looks like a red day, and I got my crayons. So remember, if Cuphead is red and black predominantly, your cupcake could be any. I'm about to say your cupcake. Your cupcakes. Happy birthday, Elijah. Your Cuphead could be any color you want. So I'm just gonna stick with Cuphead being the red and the black that he is. So right now, I got my reds, colored pencils, I have a red crayon, and I am going to, again, I'm gonna hold my colored pencil close to the tip so I have the most control. And I'm gonna color usually in one motion. A lot of kids, I'm noticing that when it's time to color, they rush and fly through it. Coloring is as important as when you made your drawing, okay? And sticking with the red, I'm gonna go with the tongue. Because coloring should never be done super fast. Take your time, fill that space. You see the black outlines? Use this as a coloring book. All right, this is a coloring book. I'm filling in. But again, be patient. Be patient. And I say that in a slow way. Be patient with the way you apply your color, okay? It's patience, positivity. And where else is gonna be red? Oh! So now it's gonna be white, red, white, red. Okay, so this is gonna be white. And it looks like I forgot a line. You guys ready for this? I always forget something, okay? I always forget something, but here we go, watch this. If this is red, all right. I'm taking my time, I'm filling that space. And we're gonna make this, we're gonna put a line here. This is where the bendy straw is. Ha! So you can add that line now. That's where the bendy straw was. And then I'm gonna add, I should this is so great. Don't you love it when it all comes together? It's just, again, you just feel so accomplished. So now, am I done with all the red? So right now, for now, I'm gonna put my red crayon down. I'm gonna red colored pencil down. I'm gonna pick up my red, my black crayon. I'm all confused today. And what's gonna happen now is that my Pac-Man eye, I'm gonna fill in with black. Again, take your time, fill in your space. No scribble scrabble. Say no to scribble scrabble. Just say no to scribble scrabble. Okay, I'm gonna fill in my other side. All right, perfect. Woo! Cuphead has eyes. All right, the Cuphead Show is a character-driven comedy series. Did you know that? And I'm gonna do the math. Okay, following the unique misadventures of the lovable but very impulsive Cuphead and his brother, the very cautious Mugman. All right. So I guess it would be like when he was a kid, his name would have been like Cuphead, and Mug Boy. Would it be Mug Boy, I guess? You see how I'm still filling it in? I'm still taking my time and filling it in. Always give yourself the respect of taking your time to create your masterpiece. Okay, now what is now? Oh, the shirt. Now his shirt's all gonna be black. Okay. Okay. Now the shirt's gonna be black. So check this out. So Elijah is 8 in 2022. I was 8 in 1983. So I checked out. And these were the hot toys in 1983. You ready? I don't think I had any of these toys, but they were supposedly the hot toys in 1983. No, iPad was not on the list. iPhone was not on the list. How crazy is that? Just think about that. Okay, what was on the list? In 1983, the top hottest toys were the Atari, and see how I'm gonna break it up. The Atari 5200, all right? The Atari 5200 was one of the hottest toys. A Space Invaders calculator was one of the hottest toys. Cabbage Patch Kids were one of the hottest toys. Glowworm and the Glowworm was one of the hottest toys. Wow. Imagine that. Imagine that. No technology, pretty much. No Netflix, no YouTube. Simple times in 1983. Simple times. And I broke my crown. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right, Cuphead. Cuphead. Now, Cuphead, the final finale of Cuphead, to make this drawing dunzo, is that we are going to fill in one of his shoes right now. Okay. And again, if I split it up like this, and I say to myself, I'm not going to scribble scrabble. I'm going to color up and down. All right, look at this. And by doing this, because it can be pretty daunting. It can be like, there's so much to color. My hand is going to get tired. My hands. But then you take a rest. Who says it has to be completed all now? Huh? No one says that. So if you do the sections like this, it alleviates the whole idea of you scribbling and scrabbling and fighting and trying to cover everything. And look how much white space. I have almost zero white space because, you know what? I'm using what a crayon is. I'm coloring. I'm filling in. All right? Scribble Scrabble is when you see a lot of the white paper because you're going so fast, you're going in every single direction. Now imagine you just took your time and you filled your space and you filled in every single white part of the paper. It would look like that. Okay. So now, let's go for the other foot. I'm going to make my lines. All right. Practice, patience, and positivity. Let's all try that. By practicing, you are trying to get better, right? You're trying to improve, trying to show growth. By being patient, know what you're doing? You're giving yourself a chance to succeed. You're giving yourself a chance to breathe. Be mindful. Be thoughtful. Try to understand what you are doing. And positivity. I live my life as positive as possible. I try to smile. I try to laugh. I try to have as much fun as I possibly can. The more positive you are, I feel personally, the happier you will be. Okay? You're happy, you're positive, and you're patient. All right, now we're gonna do the puns. We're gonna do the puns. The puns. All right, and here we go. And again, let me make my lines. Now watch this. If I can make a grid, look how cool that is. And it's a game. I'm playing a game. It's called Fill in All of the Squares or Rectangles I see. And again, by doing this, if you leave, if you get tired, you know where you left off. All right? And again, you're fully completing. You're fully putting all your effort, into what you are doing, what you're trying to accomplish. Whew! Wow, times like this, times like these beautiful days that we have ahead of us, is that you could be outside. Remember, you could take, if you have a phone or an iPad, you could take me outside and you could draw. You have a clipboard, a piece of paper, maybe a tall glass of orange juice or lemonade. And you could take me outside and draw. What just happened? Drop the colored pencil. We are donezo, boys and girls. Wah, wah, wah. Episode 71. Cuphead is finito in the studio. Whoa, boys and girls. Wow, we are donezo, finito in the books. Episode 71. Yes, 7 plus 1 equals 8. Happy birthday, Elijah. I hope you loved it as much as I love making this doodle for all my boys and girls out there in Doodle Land. Woo! Cuphead was in the studio with all of you too. Boys and girls, most of all, love your parents, hug your parents, and appreciate your parents because they are the true superheroes. Until next time, ta-ta for now. See you for episode 72. Bye-bye.